Have you ever felt your chest tighten the moment someone shows you genuine attention, your mind already writing their name into your future? You tell yourself, just keep it casual, don't get too attached. But your heart is already 3 months ahead, imagining Sunday mornings and shared secrets. If that split feels painfully familiar, you're not broken. You're just wired differently. This is about the psychology of people who fall in love too fast. Society calls them desperate, clingy, or emotionally immature. But psychology reveals something entirely different. The fastest fallers are often the deepest feelers, people whose capacity for connection isn't a weakness, but a profound emotional intelligence that most people will never access. The paradox? Their greatest strength gets labeled their biggest flaw. For some people, falling in love is just chemistry, timing, convenience. But for you, it's an entire universe unfolding in a single glance. It's recognizing home in someone's laugh, safety in their presence, possibility in their words. You don't fall fast because you're reckless. You fall because you feel everything at full volume. The tenderness, the potential, the sacred weight of being truly seen. Not because you're desperate for anyone, but because when connection feels real, your heart doesn't know how to stay guarded. It only knows how to open completely. So why does falling in love feel so overwhelming, so immediate? Psychologically, people who fall fast experience what's called heightened oxytocin sensitivity. Your brain releases the bonding hormone more intensely during intimate moments, deep conversations, eye contact, emotional vulnerability. A 2019 study from UCLA found that individuals with certain oxytocin receptor variations showed 47% stronger attachment responses after just one meaningful interaction compared to neurotypical responses. Think of it like emotional perfect pitch. Where others hear a pleasant melody, you hear an entire symphony. This isn't naivety or poor judgment. This is how your limbic system is wired, to bond deeply, quickly, and completely when connection feels authentic. But there's something deeper happening beneath the neurochemistry. Out there, you've learned to protect yourself. You're measured, cautious, maybe even guarded after past heartbreaks. But when someone penetrates those defenses with genuine curiosity, with presence, with the kind of attention that feels like being truly witnessed, it's not just attraction, it's relief. The exhaustion of performing self-protection, of keeping everyone at arm's length, of never fully relaxing into vulnerability. It drains you in ways no one sees. And when you finally meet someone who feels safe enough to lower those walls, the flood of feeling isn't excessive. It's everything you've been holding back. Finally finding somewhere to land. And that cost? It's invisible to everyone but you. Here's what most people never admit. Some of the most emotionally intelligent, most self-aware, most careful people are the ones who fall hardest and fastest. Not because they're codependent, not because they can't be alone, but because they understand something profound. That real connection is rare, and when it appears, hesitation feels like betrayal. Your rapid falling isn't weakness. It's your heart recognizing water after years of walking through desert. It's reverence for something most people are too defended to even notice. But let's be honest about where this comes from. For some, falling fast stems from childhood. If you grew up receiving inconsistent love, craving stability you never had, then even crumbs of affection can activate old wounds, making you mistake intensity for intimacy. Ask yourself, am I falling for who they actually are, or for how they make my loneliness feel less heavy? If it's genuine recognition, protect it fiercely. If it's trauma-seeking resolution, reach out to someone safe. You deserve support either way, without judgment. So here's your script for next time your heart races ahead. I feel things deeply and quickly. Mom, that's not something I'm apologizing for anymore. You don't owe anyone an explanation beyond that, because you can feel intensely and still move slowly. You can recognize connection and still protect your peace. You can love the possibility of someone and still honor your timeline. Your capacity for rapid, profound feeling, for seeing potential in first conversations, for imagining futures in fleeting moments, isn't desperation. You're not too much. You're wired for depth, for recognition, for the kind of love that doesn't need months to know it's real. How fast have you fallen for someone? And did it turn out to be intuition or projection? Drop it below. I read every comment, and I bet you'll find your people down there. Hit subscribe if you've ever been called too intense for simply feeling fully. Next up, the psychology of people who can't accept compliments and why thank you feels like lying.